Hi, everybody. This is Paul Finkelstein with OMG Talk, or online meetandgreet.com, where I interview all kinds of professionals and government officials and all kinds of professionals all around Palm Beach County. As a board member, as I'm wearing my name tag today of the Alliance of Delray Residential Associations, we just had a Palm Beach Expo, and I've met a lot of people from the Palm Beach County area that are working hard to make our county so great as it is. Today, we actually have a special guest. Her name is Melissa Ackert in the Engineering and Traffic Division. How are you today, Melissa?
I'm good, thank you.
Let's dive into a couple of questions and learn about you and your department. Usually what I like to do is start off basic and just say, how long have you been doing what you're doing and what do you do there?
I've been working in the traffic engineering field for about 12 years now. I worked for the state for about 10 of those years, and I joined Palm Beach County in 2018. So I'm pretty new to Palm Beach County. I work in the Engineering and Public Works Department, which is a pretty big department, and I work in the Traffic Division.
Excellent. And I like to ask this question. It could be about something your division, at your work, it could be personal. And that's just to get a flavor for the kinds of people that work in our Palm Beach County areas. And that's if you could share one success story that you're super proud of. It could be something at work, it could be something personal, but go ahead and shoot.
Well, personally, I mean, just off the top of my head, I have two small children, and they're healthy and happy, so that's something I'm proud of. I also am pretty proud that I was able to get to where I am now in my career. I'm the assistant director of the traffic division, and I'm really grateful for the opportunities that have been given to me to get me to where I am today. So that's off the top of my head.
Okay, excellent. That's perfect. Good. That's thinking on your feet, impromptu speaking at its best. And then another question I like to ask is, well, I ask this for businesses, which is it can't be all about the money. Of course, you're working in government and you're helping out our great county here in Palm Beach County. Can you tell us how you got passionate about why you do what you do? Did you first got into government and working for Palm Beach County at an earlier age? Well, you look pretty young yourself. What got you passionate about wanting to do engineering and traffic?
I knew when I started college I wanted to be an engineer. I didn't really know much about traffic engineering at the time, but I majored in civil engineering, and traffic engineering is a branch of civil engineering. So, once I started taking more classes, I became interested in traffic and traffic flow and how traffic signals operate. It interested me a lot, because it's something a lot of people, interact with on a daily basis. And I do enjoy working in the public sector. It is rewarding to be able to see a problem and solve the problem. Interacting with our citizens is also very rewarding. We get to help a lot of the citizens in Palm Beach County on a daily basis to solve some of the issues that they point out to us. So that's rewarding. So in all, I mean, it's definitely a great field to be in. It is challenging at times because there are a lot of, traffic congestion issues that, people get frustrated about. And, but I try to remind people that, sometimes you got to look at it the other way. Traffic congestion is actually a symptom of a good economy. So that's something to be happy about. But, there are things that we can do within the traffic division to make it less stressful, make it more reliable, and oftentimes we can also enhance safety as well through different types of engineering projects.
Excellent. And you mentioned to me when I was walking through that Palm Beach County Expo just a short time ago at the Civic Center off of Jog Road, you were talking about different tips about the website. Maybe I'll pretend that I'm one of the constituents in Palm Beach County and I want to learn about how I could look certain things up. So if you could maybe direct me, and we'll record how to utilize the website in the best way. You mentioned a couple of things where if you're out and about and you notice a traffic light down, or if you notice something, maybe a sidewalk or something, there's two different spots, I think, on the website. So right now I'll click on my share button, and then it'll take me right over to my search engine. And I think I already have it queued up where I could just hit enter. at Google, I just typed in Palm Beach County Engineering and I just hit the enter button. And
Right.
hopefully it's doing something. And my screen didn't freeze on me. Okay, I think it's going. It just took a second to register itself. And if I just fill some pause time while it's doing the slower search on Google. Oh, here we go. Okay, can you see it on your screen?
Yep, that's what you're looking for. So we have a couple ways that you can report a concern you have. So that first link that you have on your screen, the top one, it will take you right to the engineering department webpage. If you wanted to go specifically to traffic division's webpage, it's below there. It looks like it's the third one down.
Right over here.
So we could start there, and I can explain to you a little bit about, if you have a traffic concern, there's several places for you to report your concern. You want to click that.
Okay, I'll click on traffic division.
Yep, start with that. So we actually really rely on our citizens a lot to help us identify, if there's been some sort of issue with a traffic signal or a sign that's been damaged within our jurisdiction, because we don't have eyes everywhere. So our citizens are really helpful to report these things to us. And we try to enhance the way that they can communicate these issues to us. So if you scroll down to the right, or on the right side, you'll see there's a contact us section below those bars. So right there. So we have a few ways you can contact us about your specific concern that's related to traffic. So the first one is our most common. Folks who want to report a damaged traffic signal or sign, they can either email it by clicking that link, or they can call that phone number. The next one is a signal timing concern. Or if you have a concern that signals are not timed correctly, you can email us at that email address there, or call us with your concern, noting your specific location, your time, and the direction we're traveling is very helpful when reporting those concerns. The next thing is street lighting. Often people get confused between the street light and the traffic signal. So the street light are those lights that shine the light on the roadway so you can see at night. Those, when they get damaged or they're out, or if you have any questions, you can email that list there. We have a new one that we just added a couple days ago called road restriping concerns. So if you have a concern about striping, we have a place for that. And then if you have just any other question that's not covered by any of those other topics, we just have a general inbox there called all other traffic concerns, and you can email or call that number there. So we check these emails daily, and we do our best to respond within a couple of days with either acknowledgement that we're working on the issue, because sometimes the issues require studies. Sometimes we have a quick answer and we're able to respond immediately. But if you have a concern that's not traffic related, so if you have a concern that's related to like a pothole or the pavement condition in general, that's where you want to go to the engineering department. So if you scroll back up, or if you hit back, you can get there a couple of ways. Either you can go from our webpage here, or if you were to Google it, it was that first link at the top where it said Engineering and Public Works Department. So if you go to Home, you click that down arrow there, you can click Engineering Public Works, and then that'll take you back to the home page of our department's webpage. Our department is pretty large. We have a section called Road and Bridge, and they handle a lot of our pavement condition concerns and all other concerns as well that are related to maintenance of the roadways. We have a roadway production division that handles our 5-year road program. So if you have a question about a future project. So if it's not a traffic division related question and you just have a general question, we have this here on the right. You see Contact Us Engineering Action Center. You can submit your question there, and there's somebody who reviews those questions on a daily basis as well, and they filter it to the appropriate division for a response. So you could also email your traffic concerns there, but we try to have it so that people can immediately send it to the right office if they know of the concern in the specific issue that they wanted to report.
And that picture on the screen is where your office is right now. You're probably in the back, in the corner office, or somewhere in the middle of all those windows.
No, that's actually on our 4th floor. That's our our traffic management center, which is pretty neat. That's the conference room that overlooks the traffic management center. We have a center that has traffic monitoring cameras fed into it, so we can monitor conditions at critical intersections in real time. It's a way for us to be proactive with some of the traffic concerns that we don't want people to have to report. We want to solve them before people report them, so we have that in place to be proactive.
Excellent. Well, I think that's actually a lot of information for just a short 15-minute call. And I know your website's probably pages and pages, and we could probably make it an entire day seminar just on your website for sure. Just as a recap, so people know what we've been talking about and who you are. We've been talking to Melissa Ackert with the Engineering and Public Works of Palm Beach County. As you can see, the website that we're on. And the beginning of this, a recap, what we've been talking about is how long Melissa's been doing what she's doing. You can go back in the recording and see that. And she shared us one success story that she's super proud of. I'm sure there's a whole bunch. And then she told us how she got maybe passionate about what she does, a little bit about her background. And then she told us how we can get a hold of her if you have any concerns about engineering and public works in Palm Beach County, all the different contact numbers in the video that you could reach out. And the website itself is one of those government long URL link websites. So the best way to get a hold of engineering in Palm Beach County and traffic division is just to go to Google and do a search for, and say what you search for again.
You can search for Palm Beach County Engineering or Palm Beach County Traffic Division.
Excellent. It's great to have you this morning, Melissa. I'm sure you have a busy day ahead of you, like any day, working in our tax dollars at work. So it's great to have you, Melissa, and I wish you a great day, and we'll keep in touch.
Thank you.
And I'll hit the stop share button. And take care. Hang on just a second, and I'll just hit the stop share button. Take care, everybody. I'm Paul Finkelstein at omgtalk.com or onlineincreate.com.